everybody. Welcome to a Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B, and on the other side of the glass is John. And today is, you know what? Fabulous Friday. Congratulations, you made it through the work week.
And if you made it through the last show of the Sugar Mama and Sugar Daddy, we'd like to take a few moments and apologize.
I like to take a few moments and apologize for this whole week.
The worst sugar parents ever.
Ever.
As far as a sugar daddy goes, yeah, sugar daddy, apparently I need lessons. But I'll never get through because they'll be like, so how much money have you got? Okay, well, I don't like you already because questions like that terrify me. Ask me how much money I got.
Yep.
What do you drive? 1992 F-150, sweetheart. Why? What are you driving? 2000. I don't. You said 2000. That's too rich for me, honey. Can't. No. God, that's
Not there yet.
Yeah, that's where the whole engines and the it's all in one spot. And the batteries underneath the trunk or something like that. Yeah. You have a good one, sweetheart. Have a nice day.
Yeah. So that was yesterday's topic. Today's topic is going to be, it's a setup.
That could be a whole lot of things.
Well,
me on a date.
I have a horror story about that.
It's a setup. It probably is a setup.
Yeah.
What are you looking at now, weirdo?
Somebody's in my backyard again. I don't know who it is.
How does this keep happening?
Eric and my brother are in the front. They're chatting. Somebody's just sat down in my backyard.
You have to know who it is. No one's just going to walk in.
I don't know.
No one. I can see Eric.
I can't. Okay.
Holler up to.
Do you think that I know everybody by the back of their head? What are you, nuts?
So you knock on the glass.
Oh, we're doing the show, so let's just keep going and stop telling people that I'm peeking on everybody because I'm trying to do a show here.
You're trying to peek on everybody quietly. What do you mean? Stop telling everybody the truth. I can't stand it when you tell people the truth. How dare you? That's all you're doing is you I asked you a question. You got your eyes peeled open. You're like looking out the window and standing up. Obviously, you're peeking on somebody.
No, I saw somebody's back of the head. Anyways, setting up, it's a setup. Yeah. So, you know what mine is? I decided that I was going to play matchmaker and set my friends up on a date.
Oh, boy.
Don't try this at home.
Do I know this friend?
Jen.
Well, she still talks to you, so it's either absolutely hilarious because it's so bad, or it was just bad and she wants to forget about it.
It was just bad and she wanted to forget about it. Door number 2.
Is this did he have a machete, some rope, a shovel, and?
No, it wasn't an Auntie Zsa moment. Thank goodness.
Let's go down to the water's edge. Okay. Only Zsa Zsa would do that. Are you going to bring the rope and the shovel? Yeah, the axe and the machete too. Yes, the machete too. Yeah, I'll go to the water's edge for you. Yeah, sure.
So I decided that Jen should go on a date, and so I picked my friend Tom for her. Tom was one of the guys that I worked with. This was years ago at a different place than I'm at now. And so I approached Tom and I said, hey, you're single, right? And he's like, yeah. And he gets this nervous look because he knows. I said, so what do you think about getting into the dating scene? And he's like, I'm not sure.
That's a shame because you have one.
Basically, that's what I said.
I can hear you. Well, you're going to want to change your mind on that real quick. Why? Because she's almost here.
I said, I think you'd really get along with my friend Jen. You two have some things in common, and I think that you probably would hit it off. It would be nice. And he said, okay. And I'm like, stop looking at me like if you don't do this, that you're going to find a horse's head in your bed. And he goes,
that's probably what he was thinking. So this is mandatory. Okay.
So they call each other, they make arrangements, they go on the date because I planned this.
Did you plan the date? Did you plan the
No,
date?
I didn't plan the date, but I planned, for them to.
All right, now
get
I'm the
together and
person
have
who
the
I'm
date.
the person who hits the brakes right here and goes, "Where was the date at?"
Okay, so I didn't plan the date, but I left it up to Jen and Tom.
Right, but where was it at?
They decided to go for dinner, and then after dinner, they decided to go for a walk on the beach. But
Yeah, that's the open-ended one. That's the have dinner and then let's go for a walk. I'll either start running, take you to the water's edge,
make you disappear in Lake Superior,
or we can figure out something else to do.
So they have the date and whatever. So the next day I go back to work and I said to Tom, I said, "How was your date?" And he goes, "Yeah, it was good." And I'm like, "You're hesitating. What went wrong?" No, nothing. No, nothing.
Oh yeah,
I
something
said,
went
"What's
wrong."
the matter?" And he goes, "Well, just please, no, don't. Just don't get mad at me if I tell you the truth." And I said, "No, I won't get mad. What's going on?"
I'm gay.
Oh, she's not my type. I said, "Okay."
Did he let her down? Did he let her down that night, or is he like just not going to call her?
He wasn't just not going to call her, and then he was going to make me tell her.
Ah,
I planned it.
Now I want to know the other part because this is always exciting to me. Did she come to you and go, "He's not my type," or did she go, "So what? Did he ask you about me?"
No, she just asked me, "Did you hear about our date?" And I said, "Yeah," because she was entering cautiously, much like he did. It was kind of funny, and I said, "So how did it go?" She goes, "I think it went okay. I'm not quite sure though."
Wow.
And then I'm like, "No, Jen, tell the truth. Yeah, it didn't go that well."
Did they just? Were they like
They clashed. I mean, their personalities just clashed.
two sticks in the butt?
Well, I don't know.
Like me, show up 20 minutes late.
Yep.
I've been waiting here for 20 minutes. I called you.
Moral to the story is never plan a date for your friends. Don't set them up.
I did it once, but I'll tell you about it after.
Okay, back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to A Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B, and on the other side of the glass is John. And yeah, this chair's uncomfortable. Okay, anyways, today we're talking about...
Yeah, I wrote that, Christopher. Yeah, I wrote that.
Today we're talking about... It's a setup. All this week we've been talking about plan a blank, and you have to fill in the blank. So if you missed any of the previous episodes, you can go back and check them out. But I'm going to guarantee you...
You're not
One,
have
if
any
you
clue
go back and listen, you're not going to have a clue. And two, even if you bring somebody along to listen to it, they're not going to have a clue either.
It's going to be two people sitting there going, "It was funny as the Dickens. What was it about?" It was funny. I laughed, but what was it about? It was funny. It was. He said it was about this, and what they talk about? Not that. He did the whole "I'm crazy" thing and went on a rant. So, yeah, one of those. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, I had a bud that, mine was really weird. Girl was like, "He's kind of cute." And I'm like, "Well," she's like, "You know him." I'm like, "I don't like doing this." And she's like, "Yeah, but you know him." I went, "It's not like a rule." She's like, "But you know him." I'm like, "Yes, I know him." "Well, tell him I said he's cute. Why don't you walk over?" Guys like that. When a girl walks over and goes, "Hey, you're hot," guys go, "All right." Can you say that again real loud? Say it louder. Wait. Hey, everybody, look over here. Now say it. Now, hold on. They're looking. Look now. Say it now. That's a guy. We don't like it when another guy goes, "So, dude, someone thinks you're hot. I'll smack you. I will smack you. If you tell me after 6 years that I will punch you in the face. No, the chick does. Oh, which chick? Where? What? Guys we're not, that's not our thing. But she was like, well, you know him. I'm like, yeah, well, trust me. He'll be all pumped up and excited and jumping out of his skin if you tell him, hey, I think you're hot, but say it loud so everybody else can hear. She's like, just ask him what he thinks of me. I said, oh, I'm not in 11th grade. It's not like, I'm not doing that.
You're not in high school.
No. She's like, just come on, please, for me. I'm like, what do I get out of it? Nothing great because you're trying to hook up with him, so I already know that's not there. The best I got's like, I don't know, a sandwich or something like that. I mean, I don't know what's up with this, but okay. I said, hey, and I literally hollered across the room. She punched me so hard, Christine. And you can imagine, and I know you can imagine me doing this.
Yep.
Because I would do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. I went, hey, what? She says she thinks you're hot. He's like, sure. You did not just do that. She just literally punched. I went, do you not want me to tell him you think? You just told me she's not sure if she wants me to tell you. She said, shut up. I'm like, I'm supposed to shut up now. And I'm like, what do you want from me? And I was like, I told him what you asked me to tell him. And now you're telling me to shut up. Now I got to yell. I have to shut up to him. How much am I doing here? Where are we going with this? And he comes walking over. Hey, I'm like,
you're such a booger.
I'm like, I guess I'll leave now. And I'm like, you owe me a sandwich. And I'm like, I walk away and, oh my God, I don't know what happened to my friend. But he was like, well, the girl thinks I'm hot. So what's the piggiest thing I could do? And he literally went, so what part of this did you think was great? She walks up to me and goes, your friend is an a-hole. I'm like, what do you mean? I can't believe you tried to hook me. Whoa, back it up, princess. Pump the brakes a few times and let's go back and hit the rewind button. Let's find out who was insistent about what, and it wasn't me. You can't just go, she goes, yeah, it's all because you yelled across the room. You made it sound like I was ready to jump in his pants. I was like, I think you made it sound like you were ready to jump in his britches there. I told you to walk over and talk to the man, but you insisted I had to. So I'm not going to walk all the way over there when I got a voice like this. Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. Hey, I can get across the room. It's not a big deal for me. Oh, yeah. He just literally was like, so what part about this did you think was hot? And I was like, oh, my God. Yeah. She said, I almost slapped him. I was like, wow. And I'm the one. Now, I say that. I said earlier, I'll tell you about one where I hooked up. I didn't actually hook her up. She kind of forced me to, but she blamed it on me. And since you girls all stick together, the story will come out that I hooked her up with him, and he was a total pig. So I'm just going with it.
You're going with the short version.
Yeah, I mean, by the time 5 girls get together, it'll be my fault anyways. I can't believe you hooked her up like that. What a pig you are. Are you serious? You knew it. Yeah, sure, that was me. Yeah, that was me. Mm-hmm. Yep. Still didn't get that sandwich, though. You know that? Never got the sandwich. I reminded her mercilessly about that sandwich. She's like, oh, my God, why do you keep mentioning that sandwich? Because I kind of think I did my part,
Yeah.
Your friend was a pig. He wasn't my friend.
Well,
You're the whole
him, so
yeah. See, how does that work? How does that work with you girls' brain anyway? It's not. A guy tells you he's not my friend 5 times. You're like, well, you know him. Well, you know him. And next thing you know, your friend's a pig. How does that? What box is that? What box do I need to pull down? Which box is that?
The friend zone box.
No, he's not my friend. I just know the guy. I have no idea. I mean, what box do you pull down for that?
If you know him, he's your friend.
You can't. Yeah, right. Sure. Yeah. I mean, guys don't. You girls have different lines for all of you. You girls walk around talking about girlfriends. I if you listen to the average girl, you wouldn't know. You'd think everybody was lesbian. That's my girlfriend. You're like, oh, okay, all right, okay. I was gonna ask you how you're doing, but obviously I won't be doing that. And then your buddy goes, hey, she likes you. No, she doesn't. Trust me. She already told me she has a girlfriend. What do you mean? She said, yeah. And this happened to me once. She had a girlfriend. He goes, oh, all girls have girlfriends. I went, yeah, I've heard about that. So, yeah. He's like, no, all girls. Your little sister. My sister does not have a girlfriend. He's like, oh, dude, we got to help you. I'm like, I get it. She's got a girlfriend. I understand.
Versed in the verbiage.
I understand. She has a girlfriend. He's like, no, girls all have. They all call him girl. All right, dude, I'm confused. And that's when I learned that apparently you girls have girlfriends, but then you girls have a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. How does that work? She's my girlfriend. Oh, who's this? This is my girlfriend.
Well, yeah, you have gal pals and you can have an actual girlfriend.
Yeah, right. What a confusing lot.
And on that note, we have to go before John's head explodes with confusion.
That's not a hard thing to do.